a quick line, that's it. It is a beautiful thing. Look at that.
This next recipe is for Velveeta shepherd's pie from our good friends at Velveeta.
Velveeta, not trademarked.
No, Velveeta is very trademarked.
Not according to this recipe, it isn't.
Well, that's true. Okay, yeah. This only has 6 ingredients. So this is like 1 pound ground beef.
Oh, it's a half. I guess if you have half as many hungry boys.
Yeah, this is for like just the snack. 1 1/4 cups of water. So water is one of the 6 ingredients, which is that's reasonable.
Well, maybe you have hungry and thirsty boys.
1 package, 8.9 ounces of Velveeta cheesy casserole shepherd's pie. You can see.
Wait, what is?
You can see what they did there is it probably used to be a 9-ounce package. And the executives, they wanted to save some money, so they saved off. They shaved off that 1/10 of an ounce.
Right, but what is Velveeta cheesy casserole shepherd's pie? So this is the recipe. The recipe is just
the thing.
The thing. It's like, so start with. They'd be like, here's how to make my homemade pizza. Start with a frozen pizza.
Exactly. That's exactly the recipe. That's a recipe provided by Velveeta. Then you add a 1/2 cup of frozen corn.
Of course.
1.5 cups of milk and 2 tablespoons butter. Nothing goes with Velveeta like milk and butter and corn.
Yeah.
Frozen corn.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
That's all you need. Here's the directions. 2 directions. 2 instructions. 1. Brown meat in large skillet. Drain. Return meat to skillet. Stir in water. These are kind of, that 1 is like 5.
Right.
So, direction 1, brown meat in large skillet.
Yeah.
Drain, return meat to skillet, stir in water, add vegetables and seasoning mix.
What vegetables?
Stir, bring to boil the corn.
That's a vegetable.
Corn's the vegetables. No, because it's a 1/2 bag of frozen corn, so they're all vegetables.
Yeah, not 1 kernel of corn.
Kernel of corn is a vegetable. 1/2 bag of corn, that's vegetables.
Fair enough.
And even though technically corn is a fruit.
Yeah.
Where'd I leave off?
And seasoning mix.
Bring to a boil.
Yeah.
Cook 1 minute. Cook for 1 minute, then reduce heat to medium low. Simmer 5 minutes. That's it. Stirring frequently. Stir in that corn. Spoon into the 2-quart casserole, sprayed with cooking spray, and cover with cheese sauce. So that 1 instruction was 10 instructions. That was one step. That first step was 10
This
steps.
person does not know how to write a recipe is the problem.
Well, Velveeta is made by the Velveeta Corporation, so I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Velveeta
now it says microwave mashed potatoes. I don't remember mashed potatoes.
I don't either.
Go back to the ingredient list. Hold on.
Go back to the ingredient list. Here we go.
No butter.
There's no mashed potatoes on that list.
And I still understand what Velveeta
cheesy. I think Velveeta just assumes that if you're making their shepherd. Maybe that comes with the 1 package of Velveeta. Maybe it's like a package with like a bunch of different stuff in it.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, but maybe it assumes that of course you're going to have mashed potatoes. Of course, you're making this in Minnesota. Of course you got to have a box of instant mashed potatoes.
Is the cheesy casserole shepherd pie, because like shepherd pie, you like cover the meat with mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you cover the meat with mashed potatoes.
But also,
I think
it's
probably like a little package, like a Lunchable.
I bet you we'll see it. In the last picture. We'll see that.
We will see it.
So here's a question. Here's a question as well.
Okay.
What's the name of this recipe?
It is Velveeta shepherd's pie.
Okay. So I don't want to be pedantic here, but shepherds do not watch cows. So why would beef does not go in a shepherd's pie. Lamb goes in a shepherd's pie. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Here we go. Ready? What is it called when you make a shepherd's pie with beef?
It's got a different name.
Nah, see, this is the American
internet.
internet.
You not have an answer yet?
It just keeps saying shepherd's pie, beef shepherd's pie. And
yeah,
it's like,
that's just what that is, because they changed it over the years. Because like there were less and less shepherds and more people that ate beef.
It's called cottage pie.
Cottage pie. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
When you want a little bit of Wales.
Screw you, Velveeta. All right. What's the next thing we're looking at here?
Cottage. I like a good cottage pie.
Are there more directions? There's
There's one more direction.
Okay,
microwave mashed potatoes, milk and butter, and microwavable bowl on high 3 minutes and stir.
Fair enough.
That's it. That was all the directions.
Yeah. Okay.
That. I guess I feel like it's missing directions, but that's all I got.
I mean, if I'm looking at the bottom, I can see the little pictures. There's like a third thing. There's a third picture of words.
Well, because there's tips.
Oh, tips.
These are kitchen tips. Serving suggestions: serve with a mixed green salad and your favorite fresh fruit to round out the meal.
That's a cop out. That's a cop out. Here's a healthy dinner.
Breakfast. It's like
here's a healthy dinner, but you also need to eat 4 grapefruits to get all your vitamins out of this dinner.
Exactly. Yeah. You gotta you gotta do it. Like everyone has breakfast where they have, like when everyone eats cereal, they have a glass of orange juice and a glass of milk for some reason. 2
pieces of toast.
And then there's toast and there's bacon and there's scrambled eggs.
With milk and juice to make it complete. Yeah.
Exactly. And if you're in the United States, a handgun.
Of course. Prepare using ground.
Here's a substitute option. Prepare using ground turkey breast or 1 pound boneless, skinless chicken breast cut into 1-inch pieces. Now, the scary part about that, they don't tell you to cook those things.
Here's the question.
How's this busy mom going to know what to do? They're just going to throw in a pound of raw chicken in with their shepherd's pie.
Why have we not locked up all
the boys?
Why have we not locked up all the just use ground turkey breast people? Those people need to go. No one wants ground turkey breast. Get out of here.
I guess you could get it at the store, but yeah, no one eats that shit.
No one eats ridiculous.
That. Well, I think they do it maybe in Janesville.
Here's what I've always said. If turkey was really good, we would eat it more than once a year.
More than once a year, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Turkey's not really food, I feel like.
It's a showbird.
And there's our finished product, ladies and gentlemen, and friends beyond the binary. Look at that melty cheese, doesn't it? It's that corn and the grease.
That actually looks worse than the tater tots. Feel the grease.
This could be yours.
No, you keep it, Velveeta. And now, I know we're kind of making fun, Velveeta and stuff, but good melt cheese is good stuff. Velveeta's just processed non-cheese product.
Velveeta is terrible, but
if you can get a good melty American cheese, that stuff's amazing.
Honestly, that's the American cheese is the way to go for if you want melty cheese. It really is.
I always fold it into my eggs and then use it that way. But no, this is foul. Cooking is not that hard, and I don't think it has to go to the point where it's like girls take home ec and guys take this, but take a cooking class with your young children and get them interested in cooking. Because if
you're a busy mom, you got your hungry boys. All day they're watching their stories. They're watching the Maury Povich.
My mom signed us up for summer school classes where we learned to cook. And then she would let us cook sometimes, and we'd cook for ourselves.
I did some weird thing where they gave us a cooking class at the weird community center that was super weird. I remember I went there and they taught us how to make seasoned popcorn in weird ways, and it was just what are we doing
also
here?
If we're going to tie this back to our experiences, Gen Xers and kids of boomers, everything you're saying is such a boomers who don't want to spend time with their kids thing, and parents today would never do this. You never see commercials today where it's just can I just throw some shit together for my kids who I don't have time for? It's man,
this recipe is from 2018, babe.
No, they republished it in 2018.
This is 5 years ago. That's 5 years back.
This is from the 70s, no doubt.
I don't think they needed to improve it. That's what I think.